Do you work from home and sometimes feel like things just kind of blend, work, home, everything into one place? And you know what? While there are so many advantages to not having to make a commute, sometimes if we don't put some things in place, working from home can create unnecessary stress. So I've got 5 things you can do to improve your experience working from home. And this is part of a multi part coaching series on helping you close the gap between where you are and where you really want to be in multiple areas of your life. So these all come from my book, Life Coaching for Successful Women. So let me just share. I love working from home. I have done both. And ever since the pandemic started, literally, I've been working from home. I'm in my studio at home right now. I love it. Love, love, love it. But there are 5 things. One, you want to set boundaries around your work and your family. A lot of times that's just about having a conversation and really adhering to your own boundaries about when you're working and when you're actually at home, so to speak. And if you don't have those conversations with family members, if you're living with other people, a lot of times they can't see that you're working, right? In their mind, you're at home. You might be doing some work, but you're still at home. So you've got to set those really clear boundaries and ask for the support you need, ask for the quiet that you need, ask for the space you need to create a boundary between work and home. Number 2, keep regular hours and close up shop in a visible way. So that's easier if you have a separate office and you can actually close the door. But even if you are working in a room that serves other purposes, maybe it's a petition that you put up. Maybe it's that you make sure you put your laptop somewhere you can't see it so you're not tempted in the middle of the weekend when you're doing other things to suddenly start working. But have this visible way that you say, all right, shop is closed. I'm on to home and my personal life. Number 3, don't let work take over the house. Now, this can be really hard to do when you have lots of things going on at once, but making sure you don't put your work files, your computer, things that you're reading for work in the kitchen, in the dining room, on the bed where you can see it when you're supposed to be going to sleep or watching TV or talking to your spouse or your significant other. Instead, you're going, oh, yeah, I got that thing due tomorrow. Or, oh, yeah, I was going to send that email. The stuff that's for work, have a place for it and be really regimented about keeping your work stuff in your workspace so that work doesn't start to take over home because you need that separation for your own sanity. You need that separation because home is your sanctuary. And so you've got to have a way to separate the work out from it so that home really does feel like home. Number 4, leave the house from time to time. Now, listen, if you're working from home every single day and communicating with the people you need to communicate to work with is right there on your laptop and you are just focused on getting the things done that need to get done, it can be easy to not step out. You know, one of the things that is an advantage I found to working somewhere else is there was kind of like this bridge, right? When I would get in the car and drive home or even get in the car and drive from home to work, it's kind of this nice transition time. But you don't have that when you're working from home, so you have to create it. Where could you go? What could you do? Even if it's just taking a quick walk around the block, get into another environment. And then number 5, reach out. Reach out, pick up the phone, make phone calls, go meet folks for lunch, do things that help you to reach out to other people so that although you may at times feel isolated being at home alone working, you intentionally connect with other people. Connection makes us happier. Being happier makes us more productive and causes us to be able to deal with all the stressors that inevitably show up every single day. So, yeah, it's great to work from home, but have your rules that make it easier to be productive and to improve the whole experience of being able to work from home. You know, sometimes we need to just slow down when we're noticing we're stressed and coach ourselves to find ways to close the gap between where we are and where we really want to be. That's coaching. If you've ever thought about it or if you're intrigued about coaching, I want you to check out our coach training intensive. We have a live virtual one coming up. But until then, enjoy working from home, but set those boundaries so you can separate home from work.